Hello and welcome to the daily English news program in Azərbaycan Television with the most important events of the day. I'm your host, İlham. President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Ilham arrived in Algeria to attend the summit as an honorary guest at the invitation of the President of the People's Democratic Republic of Algeria, which holds the 31st Arab League Summit. A guard of honor was arranged for the head of state at the Algiers Houari Boumediene International Airport. The President of Azerbaijan was welcomed by officials. President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Ilham Aliyev, visited the Martyrs' Memorial at National Museum of Mujahid in capital city Algeria of the People's Democratic Republic of Algeria. President Ilham Aliyev later reached the memorial. The Martyrs' Memorial, built to commemorate the soldiers who had sacrificed their lives in the fight for the freedom of Algeria, was opened on the occasion of the 20th anniversary of the country's independence. The monument is 92 meters tall. During the acquaintance with the National Museum of Mujahid, the head of our state was informed that a large portion of collection of the museum, situated under the Martyrs' Memorial and built in 1984, is dedicated to the occupation of the country by France and the popular resistance movement against French colonialism in 1830 to 1962. Alongside paintings, weapons, archival materials and war items, photos and documents belonging to the Algerian Mujahid who fought against colonialism are displayed, as well as the execution tools used by the French to punish the participants of the popular movement during the resistance period. The French mercilessly murdered more than 1.5 million people during the period of occupation, covering the years of 1830 to 1962. That is why Algeria is called the country of 1.5 million martyrs. In total, total, about 10 million Algerians were victims of the period of French occupation. The attitude of the French to Algeria was different from the other territories they occupied. So if other territories were considered to be colonies, Algeria was considered a part of France, its overseas territory. Then the president of Azerbaijan, Ilham Aliyev, wrote heartfelt words in the memorial book of the museum. On November 3rd, the 31st summit of the Arab League took place in the capital of the People's Democratic Republic of Algeria, Algiers. President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Ilham Aliyev, participated in the summit as an honorable guest at the invitation of the president of the host country, People's Democratic Republic of Algeria, Abdelmajid Tebboune.
The activeness of Azerbaijan as the chair of NUM has increased significantly the reputation and functionality of the movement to which many Arab League states have become a member. The initiatives put forward by Azerbaijan are discussed at the level of the UN and are further developed with relevant documentation. Several similar initiatives were realized during the pandemic with the support of the members of the movement. Undoubtedly, the visit of the President of Azerbaijan, both in the capacity of the chair of NUM, the discussions made and the summit he participated at will give new impetus to our country, as well as to the cooperation between the NUM and the Arab League. President Ilham Aliyev delivered a speech at the summit.
At the meeting held on October 31st in Sochi, it was once again stated that the Karabakh issue was a thing of the past and is no longer subject of discussion. The Sochi document, like the Prague statement, contains sovereignty, territorial integrity and inviolability of borders. Azerbaijan's position is unchanged and principled.
The meeting in Sochi between President of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev, Russian President Vladimir Putin and Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan was a continuation of previous discussions. In a joint statement following the meeting, it was also noted that the implementation of the trilateral statements of November 9, 2020, January 11 and November 26, 2021 was discussed. The commitment to strict observance of all these arguments in the interest of the comprehensive normalization of Azerbaijan-Armenian relations, ensuring peace, stability, security and sustainable economic development in the South Caucasus was reaffirmed. An agreement was reached on additional efforts aimed at urgently addressing the remaining tasks, including the block of humanitarian issues. As it can be seen, the word Karabakh is not included in the Sochi document. In general, the fact that the name of Karabakh is not mentioned at the meetings held as a confirmation that the dreams and plans of Armenia are crossed out forever. The international community has recognized that this issue is a part of history.
Azerbaijan put forward 5 basic principles relatively recently on the basis of which the relations between Azerbaijan and Armenia should be normalized. These are the fundamental principles of international law, and I think that normalization can be achieved on this basis. The Karabakh conflict has already been consigned to history. It was resolved 2 years ago, so there is practically nothing to discuss in this context. The normalization of Azerbaijan-Armenian relations is a format that, of course, requires very serious steps.
Нормализация азербайджано-армянских отношений – это тот формат, который требует, конечно же, очень серьезных шагов.
Another issue reflected in the statement is the agreement to discuss and resolve all problematic issues solely on the basis of mutual recognition of sovereignty, territorial integrity, and inviolability of borders in accordance with the UN Charter and the 191 Almaty Declaration. The importance of active preparation for the conclusion of a peace treaty between Azerbaijan and Armenia was emphasized in order to achieve sustainable and long-term peace in the region. On the basis of the existing development, it was agreed to continue the search for mutual acceptable solutions. Russia will render all possible assistance in this regard.
And today's discussion suggests that we can also agree on the future of all of our countries. When I refer to our countries, I mean Russia, Azerbaijan, Armenia, and indeed all the countries of the region, because all the people who live in this territory are interested in relations being normalized.
народа, которые проживают на этой территории. Россия со своей стороны будет делать все для того, чтобы окончательное и всеобъемлющее урегулирование было достигнуто.
At the current meeting, the importance of continuing the dialogue between representatives of the public, expert communities and religious leaders with Russian assistance, as well as launching trilateral interparliamentary contracts in order to strengthen trust between the peoples of the both countries, was emphasized.
Спасибо большое. Я хочу поблагодарить своих коллег.
Russia's readiness to continue to contribute in every possible way to normalization of relations between Azerbaijan and Armenia, ensuring stability and prosperity in the South Caucasus, was welcomed. The Sochi document, like the Prague statement, contains sovereignty, territorial integrity and inviolability of borders. The importance of active preparation for the conclusion of a peace treaty is emphasized. The provocative action of the separatists in Khankenti on the eve of the meeting did not yield any results. It can be seen from the statement that the provision reflected in the document meet the interests of Azerbaijan. Thus, if they characterize the Sochi meeting by the assessment of experts, then the sequence should look like this. The territorial integrity of Azerbaijan once more time confirmed. There was not a single reference to the status of Karabakh and the Armenians living there. Karabakh is an internal matter of Azerbaijan. The work on the conclusion of the peace treaty between Baku and Yerevan will be further activated. Russia maintains its position as a regional power in the provision of stability and progress in the South Caucasus, including in the normalization of Azerbaijan-Armenian relations.
Tactical special training was held in the Commando military unit. According to the plan of the exercises, the area of possible provocation by an imaginary enemy sabotage group was determined. The commandos moved to the operational area to suppress the possible provocation. Having advanced into the depths of the operational area, the commandos successfully fulfilled the tasks of identifying and surrounding temporary shelters and neutralizing the imaginary enemy. The main objective of the exercises are to improve the military personnel's small arms handling skills and further improve the combat capability of operations commando units. November 1st, 2020, on the 36th day of the Patriotic War, as the battles moved forward towards the depths of the front, the task set before the Azerbaijani soldier became quite difficult. Also, the cold weather and thick fog in the mountainous area made the things complicated for our soldiers. However, this difficulty only required more endurance, determination, adjusting the correct tactical operational conditions. And our army was more than ready for all of this. As a result of this, the information of the Ministry of Defense stated that during the day, a large number of enemy personnel, military equipment and vehicles were destroyed and damaged in different directions of the front. After 8 days, the Armenian army would concede the defeat. That was all for today. Thank you for being with us and see you next time.